In today's video, we'll be doing a quick review of the Tecno Camon 20 Pro. We'll be looking at the general performance in gaming, video, and camera, and anything else, and the battery life too. Get started, you can look at the build quality. This is the purple version. I don't know if the camera is getting the color right, but yeah, at the back we have a triple camera setup, and this is a ring light flash. It is quite nice when taking photos. And here we have the buttons, the power button and the volume up and down. Here there are no other buttons. This is the SIM card slot. It is a dual SIM, so you can use two of those. At the bottom we have the 3.5 millimeter audio jack. You can put it here for wired earphones. Here it's a Type C, USB 2.0 Type C port for sending data. And for sending data and charging is the bottom speaker. It has a dual speaker setup. There's another one here. On the front we have the selfie camera, which we'll test out later in the video. And that's just about it for the build quality. It's mainly plastic. The display is AMOLED, and it also supports all its own display. You can see here. Let me turn off the lights so that you can see how it looks in the dark. That's it. You can leave it to this so that you can check the time and see any notifications without having to turn on the screen. And at the bottom here we have the fingerprint sensor. It's an on-screen fingerprint sensor. It's quite snappy, so you can use it in any other apps like banking apps which support it. It's quite quick, faster than keying in your password every time. Like most Tecno phones, this one comes with a lot of bloatware, but the good thing about it is that it doesn't have any pop-up ads issues and any intrusive apps which force you to install games and all that. So that's one good thing about it. But if you don't need, if there are any apps that you don't need, most of them you can uninstall, but there are some you'll have to bear with. Let's check out the general phone specifications and see. It comes with the Android 13 out of the box, and I'm sure this will be updated to Android 14. The Camon 19 was recently updated to 13, so I think we can get at least 100 update on this. You can see the front camera, it's 32 megapixels. The back camera 64. This is the CPU. I don't know about Helio CPUs, but it has the Helio G99. For the RAM, you have 8 GB, which you can expand by an additional 8 GB using MemFusion. The battery is 5000 milliamp hours. The screen resolution is 1080 by 2400 pixels, and that's the iOS version and all that. If you are familiar with this type of software, you can know whether it's the general display. You can use the light theme or dark theme depending on what you like. I prefer the light theme, and then you can adjust the refresh rate. Let's see, you can use either 60, 90 or 120. For 120 is for the smoothest experience possible, but it'll take a toll on your battery life. I recommend leaving it at 60 because I noticed there's no noticeable difference even if you're at 120, so you can leave it here for better battery life. Still on the display, this screen is great for watching movies and YouTube videos. As you can see here, plastic, each earbud, this is how they look. They're just the same as the Remo FreeBuds 3 from the previous years. Not much difference, but this is a hybrid. I love watching videos on this, but one issue I have with this is these bars. Being an AMOLED display, expect this to be quite dark, but you can see there's some lighting up. I don't know, maybe it's a software issue which can be fixed. From still on the display, we can check out the gaming experience. I'll try Call of Duty Mobile, which I have installed here. Let's see how it turned out the game, but I've already tested it. It doesn't seem to be too bad, but I haven't downloaded the maximum graphic settings, so let's see how it works with this one. It's not too bad. It's smooth. It doesn't have any issues. I'm not familiar with this game, so familiar, but it's not too bad. It's nice for gaming, and this is one of the heaviest games you'll find on the Play Store. So I don't think there'll be any issues with gaming. You can try that. I've also tried out games like FIFA and eFootball Mobile, and it has played with no issues. If you're a gamer, it will be a nice one for that. That out of the way, we can talk about the battery life. Before we talk about it, it comes with a 33-watt charger, which can, this one here, it's quite a hefty power brick. It comes with a Type-C cable, and this one can charge up the phone in about an hour or less. I haven't quite timed it, but it's quite fast. I've also used it on other phones, and it's quite a nice charger. And it comes in the box alongside a pair of earphones. They're not the best, but it's better than nothing. Also in the box, it comes with this SIM ejection tool. I won't be showing you the unboxing because I've been using this phone for quite a while now. So that's what you'll find in the box: the charger, the cable, the earphones, and the charging pin. It also comes with a 24 months warranty from Tecno. What I like this phone is the display. It's quite good for watching videos and playing games, and it's a large display, 6.6 inches, which is quite nice. With that out of the way, we'll test out the camera. Then I've tested out both the rear and the front camera, and for today's standards, it's a decent camera. The 64 megapixel rear camera does a good job, but you need to remember that megapixel doesn't really matter, it's the sensor. So what I noticed, the only downside of this camera, it was indoors it doesn't do well if the lighting is not good, but outdoors it does a perfect job. And the videos are also great too, but you'll need good lighting for it to be good. Yeah, so I took a few photos with it, and I really liked what I saw. And especially for the selfie camera, it does some tuning up of your face and all. Overall, the Tecno Camon 20 Pro camera is good as long as you have good lighting or you are shooting outside. For the battery life, the 5000 mAh battery can take you, for moderate to heavy usage, it can take you from morning to evening without having to charge it. But if for gaming, of course, you'll need to have your charger at hand. But it's a good daily driver, and it's a nice phone overall. But if you have the Camon 19, there's no need of upgrading to this one. Maybe for the screen, AMOLED screen, but which I don't think makes much difference. The LCD on the Camon 19 still looks great. I've also done the Camon 19 video, which you can watch here on this channel. I did it a few months ago. To buy this, I leave links in the description and the pinned comment. Let me know what you think about this phone in the comments. But overall, it's a nice phone. Go get it if you want to. See you in the next one.